Hey Capricorn, this is Isel. I'm on YouTube as the Altruistic Mystic, and I'm here to do your October 1st through midpoint of October 15th through 16th, 2018 love and relationship reading. Let me fix this. For some reason, it's kind of being in the butt. But I want you to see cards too. There's like no happy medium with that. I'm just going to go with that. Yeah, let's choose your overall energy. Show me Capricorn for this. Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. It's the Seven of Swords, Cap. With the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, you might be getting an offer of apology from somebody. You may be getting a written offer of apology from somebody. And it's almost like it took them a long time to figure out if they were going to do it or not. It's like you're aggravated, and it's almost like they're somewhat aggravated because they have to do it. That's a shitty way to apologize. That's not an apology. Show me more for somebody telling you the truth, Capricorn. Somebody coming with you or coming toward you or in communication to tell you the truth. But they have held off like a motherfucker to tell you this truth. Look at this. You've got the Four of Pentacles twice here now at the bottoms of the deck in regard to whatever truth is going to be spoken about whatever it is that had happened in the past. Yeah, under the Four of Pentacles over here, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be either this person or you. I feel it's you, that you've basically gone your own way. But it also could be somebody that essentially took a break from you, Capricorn. And now they want to come back and basically tell you some of the information. Yeah, some of the information. I would say you, when you receive this information, I think it's probably important for you to hold off on making any true decisions in regard to what it is that they're telling you. If they just want to give you an apology, so be it. If that's it, so be it. You know, if it's something in regard to more, though, be careful. Like, you're still like this, and it's taken them a damn while to get to you, too. Show me more for the past for Capricorn. You need to be like this, Cap. You need to be very, very, very clear about what you want to experience from this relationship, this situationship, from this point out. You need to be crystal clear in regard to what it is that you are going to accept and not accept in this situation. Yeah, because you have options. You have different things going on in your life at this point. You have things that you have, it's almost like you have stepped into your own power. You are also, I feel like, finding your footing in regard to foundations, but that's your own. You know, if it's recently out of the situation, you're finding your footing. If it's, if this was a while ago, it's like you, you've had options in regard to what you want to go about. You've taken the direction to go by yourself, which is really healthy, because by doing that, you stabilize your life. You know, the Four of Wands, you stabilize your life. This is also talking about, I feel like, before I even go into that, like, I feel like this person is wanting you to reminisce or reevaluate what it is that you had with them. Like, in regard to the stability of that, or the stability is going to be on the table in regard to communication and what this situation was about for you, Capricorn. But regardless, though, you have options in the directions that you choose to go in. You've got the Seven of Cups here. You have all of these things to yourself. You've got, this is you being you, utterly, like, I don't want to say satisfied, because not everybody's entirely satisfied in their life, but you know what? You're pretty damn close to being comfortable with where you're at, and at least you're comfortable in being alone. The things that you have brought into your life that are regarding your home, your stability, also home and stability here, that's very important too, just because when you feel stable in yourself, that's like everything. I love feeling stable in myself. That's important. What's at the bottom of the deck? You have the Prince of Wands. So whoever this is may have been a bit of a player in the past. Yeah. You may have also kicked them to the curb a while ago, but this person wants to talk. I feel like this person wants to communicate some stuff. We're going to get into more of that. But what's the outcome for Capricorn, October 1st through 15th, 2018? Queen of Wands, Cappy. So this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be heading into something with a fire sign. You could be currently with a fire sign. This could be a fire sign that you're going up against. But on the bottom of the deck for this fire sign wants to potentially manifest. This could also be you too in regard to the direction that you choose to go into your life. If you look here, these two cards, it's almost like we're pointing to the direction that we are going in. We're going passionately. We're going sure-footedly. Sure-footed. Sorry. Show me more for the outcome for Capricorn. Have patience, Capricorn. Divine guidance is here for you. Trust your intuition in regard to the direction and path that you wish to go forth on. Trust your intuition and guidance in regard to how you feel about the decisions that you're about to make and embark upon in your life. Go easy, go with the flow with everything, you know. And in conversation with this person, go with the flow. You know what, too? If you, this is for some of you, if you didn't want to be out of this situation with this person and they ended up cutting you out a while ago, this may feel like, you're happy to hear from them. It's like you've been wanting this. But I want to say, too, like, be careful in what you re-engage in. Be careful in what you choose to enter back into, just because sometimes these things were meant to be dead. These things were meant to die away. And, you know, if you if you choose to go back into them, that's your own business. But be aware that things end for reasons. I think it's important for you to be very clear in how you experience your future. Stand tall, stand strong within yourself, you know, be beautiful, be radiant, but also have a head on your shoulders, you know, engage in your passions, absolutely, but be conscious to not be getting yourself involved in cycles again, you know, when endings to relationships, you know, when we understand the lesson, it's like we kind of progress to the next level. It doesn't mean that we have to stay in a situation with somebody for forever just to learn something more. God, I hope that makes sense. You'll learn something more, but do you need to? It's like, is this done or is this done, you know? Holy moly. The Empress in reverse. She is done. The Emperor upright. He is here. A counterpart. A very, very powerful duo. She's out of whack. She's out of balance. If this is you, Capricorn, you're not feeling it, you know. It's important for you to be in your power. Stand strong in your power. Absolutely, Capricorn. You have to be able to heal after this. And you know what? I want to say too here, this communication, whatever this truth that needs to be spoken, if this does come for you, I think just even hearing from this person about it, you may not re-engage with them, but I think just even hearing about this, it helps you It helps you heal and it helps you move on into the future, Capricorn. So that's what I want to say about that. But, you know, when I was saying be beautiful, be strong, stand in your glory, be magnanimous, be beautiful, be vibrant. This card, the Empress, she is all of those things. In reverse, she's not feeling that way, you know. And I don't want to just talk about like the Empress in reverse doesn't feel nice. She's not pampering herself. That's not what I'm talking about. Like it's almost like a disintegration of ourselves. It's almost like watching your pallor change, like when the blood drains from your body, you know, like maybe that's gory. It's like witnessing your own demise in a way, witnessing your own disintegration from what you've experienced in this. That could be emotional. But along the way, though, you've had to have picked up messages. You've had to have learned things in regard to the situation because you do have the Queen of Swords, you know, and you've had a while to feel about this and think about this, I feel, because the Queen of Swords with this Ace of Swords is coming out in the past energy. I feel like you've had some time to really contemplate this, to really come to an understanding of what this has brought you. And I feel also that you are more so engaged in your home, your environment. The home doesn't have to be your dwelling. It is your dwelling, your environment, you know, the things that you are a part of, the places that you go, you know, the circles and situations that you adhere to and create a steady experience in. Either way, you have a very powerful duo, not seeing eye to eye, not wanting to see eye to eye. So, on the bottom of the deck, the Prince of Swords. So the Knight of Swords. This is getting down to the bottom of information, getting to the nitty-gritty, really being very, very clear in what it is that you want to get from this or not. This could simply, literally be as simple as somebody wants to apologize, you receive the apology, done. But I feel some of you, it's like a little bit more. I'm going to clarify here. Show me the Ace of Swords for Capricorn, please. Show me the Ace of Swords for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. October 30. Uh-oh. Temperance. You know, Temperance, it's interesting. It's like Temperance, it can be seen as a card of reconciliation. It doesn't always have to be. But basically, Temperance is balancing things out. This person with the information, kind of what I was saying, it's almost like you've been waiting to hear from this person. It's almost like, thank God I'm finally hearing from them type of thing. It alleviates, it lifts things off your shoulders. Hearing from this person and listening to their truth, it's like that is a balancing out of your energy. That balances your energy out in a way where it's like, I don't think anything quite other than hearing that could, you know? But then with the information that you receive, now you have to balance out your, what you choose to experience or contribute to the situation in a further capacity. So you need to be very clear about that, Capricorn, because old Queenie over here, she's like, she's for real. She's not here to fuck around. Like, she wants to get to the bottom of things and be done with it. Like, okay, you spoke your piece. Great. You know? At the bottom of the deck, you have the, you have the Four of Cups. So, you know, yeah, not hearing what they have to say, taking the apology, but you don't have to go into this any further with them. I don't think you want to. And at the bottom of the deck for Temperance as well, and this one, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is an evaluation of what you've already been through, Capricorn. Like, you need to be conscious of everything that you've been through in regard to this person. And I mean, really, like, I don't know. The very center card of this reading is this energy. I mean, it is earth energy. Absolutely. You are a very strong earth sign, but Capricorn, like, this is being single. This is choosing to be single and not like feeling sad about it or like busted up over it. Show me the Queen of Swords for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the Queen of Swords for Capricorn, please. Need I say more? All right. So the Emperor, again, falling out with the Emperor, the Fool in reverse. You are not moving forward with this person. Like, you're not moving forward with them. I don't know what else to say. Like, what's at the bottom? If anything, you're moving away very, very quickly with the Chariot. This is success. But again, I want to talk about this balance, okay? Because the communication received here, no matter how hard it is to swallow, no matter how hard it is to hear, you must balance it out before you move forward. These two beasts, these Sphinx, they are black and white. They are negative, positive. They are the opposites. When you blend the opposites, yin yang, when you blend the opposites, you get, you know, what is the word? It's not cohesion. It's, you blend. Anyways, you blend, you balance, you equalize, you know. When these energies are equalized, when these beasts are equalized, this is our energy, the anima, the animos, male, female, any however you want to experience it, but it's balancing energy out. What happens is you're able to actually pick up and move. Now, yeah, you may have moved away. Yeah, you may not be living with this person or even talking to this person at this point, but internally where we've been stuck, that's where we start moving from. That's where we create that shift to go, okay? Show me the Seven of Cups for Capricorn. What are some of the options that they have? Show me the Seven of Cups for Capricorn. You need to stop overthinking about this, Capricorn, and I think hearing from this person is going to give that to you. And also, as well, like I feel, because this can also denote a very, very high level of being clouded, not knowing what direction to pick, not knowing what to feel. Here, we have not knowing what to think, you know. This may have hit you really hard because we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck in regard to this Nine of Swords. This Nine of Swords is talking about mental cycling. Energy from our mind, the thoughts that just don't stop. It's the things that keep you up at night. It's the things that plague you through every moment of your day. You know, when you're having a good time and then it just creeps back in. Like, this is that, okay? And it's in regard to this, a love relationship that you experienced with this person in the past that died. Show me the Nine of Pentacles for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, you're doing things on your own. In more regard to, I think you're also being more reliant on the people in your life, your friends, your family. And I think it's important, Capricorn, as well, because sometimes Capricorn can get a little bit shut away. You know, like they can intentionally kind of like shut themselves away in some regard. And it makes it hard to access because also you guys, your emotional state is a little bit cut off. Like, and I'm not saying that you're not emotional, but like Capricorn sometimes has a difficulty expressing emotion. Sometimes they don't know how to do that. It becomes more of a, it's kind of like how Virgo cycles within themselves. It's more of a calculated thing. Capricorns can be very, very emotional, but like sometimes processing the emotions is difficult for them because it's not necessarily the language that they speak, say, as a Pisces. But yeah, you know, and sure, you can go celebrate with people, whatever. I feel that this is being in connection with groups that you care about, being involved and plugged into things that you want to choose to incorporate into your life. Yeah, you want to know about that fermenting class, how to make pickles? Go there, you know, like be in that crowd. You know, you want to go dance regularly, be in that crowd. You know, you want to learn macrame or, I don't know, how to tune up your car. Be in that crowd. This is socializing. This is being around others of like-mind energy. And that's good for you. It stabilizes your home. Here, your home. Don't sit in your brain just wallowing. Don't do that. And if this situation brings you that feeling of like, oh my God, I'm wallowing, I don't know what to do, you know, it's like being clouded and freaked out, like, chill it down, you know, chill it down. Give yourself some harsh truth and talk to yourself really about like how you felt through this entire situation. How did you feel when this person was away? How did you feel when they lied to you, cheated on you, whatever it is? How did you feel in regard to those types of energies when you were experiencing them firsthand? Now that you've had time to think about it and experience all of this and you've moved into a new energy within yourself, how do you feel now? And how were you feeling then? Because there's progressions to the point where we actually change into different people. You have to understand that, because when we've changed and excelled into a new person, you know, shit changes. Like, it's good. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, but to delve back in here, I feel that may also be causing you to feel out of sorts, out of balance, mental frustration, you know, and like being too in your head. Show me the Four of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, yeah, you know, it's interesting here because they're right next to each other. I mean, they are. You have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands is sandwiched in between. You know, honestly, Capricorn, sure, if you're dealing with a fire sign, they may be wanting to talk about home. They may be wanting to talk about the foundation that you once had. Talk about family, talk about a situation to rekindle things. That may be worth listening to if it really truly means that much to you, but I feel a lot of you are going to be going another way. I really do. I feel a lot of you are going to be going another way because this is over for you. But yeah, the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Wands with the Four of Wands, you know, this is you being happy about where you're at in your life, what you're doing, the things that you accomplish, the things that you incorporate yourself into, the foundations that you become part of. You know, those are the things that you are more so inclined to be engaged in at this time. And re-entering this situation, I feel you need to pay attention to, because it might almost be like, you know, when that song, or like how a woman will say to a man, oh, I upgrade you. Well, this doesn't upgrade you. It does the exact opposite. Show me the Queen of Wands for Capricorn. Show me the Queen of Wands for Capricorn. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you, Capricorn. This is your beautiful energy. This is being patient with yourself. This is really looking into what it is that you choose to engage in. You know, it's like, does this situation bring me what I want? Does this person listen to me? Are they harsh? Are they cold? Are they somebody who is domineering? Are they somebody who doesn't take my like word into consideration? Is this what this person is? This guy, the Emperor, I mean, he's not that easy to deal with, the Emperor. Even in the upright, you know, he's a businessman. He's a CEO. He's a banker. He's, you know, even if he isn't any of those things, he takes care of things, but it's also to the point where he detaches from emotional aspects within himself to do so, because that's the language that he speaks. He's not mushy-gushy, like, say, again, Pisces. But yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, you know, you're stabilizing yourself, and you're doing so with flair. You're doing so with a skip in your step, and you're doing so with an upbeat attitude. Nothing's wrong with that. Here you have the Magician in reverse. You're not doing anything with this person. You're not going to move forward with them. Seek your own balance, Capricorn. This situation puts you out of balance. Again, reference to balancing energies out. Show me the star for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Show me the star for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Six of Pentacles. You know, in regard to the star, you are getting involved into things that are going to be better for you. You're going to be getting involved in things that you feel balanced out. Again, balance. The Chariot. Balancing your energies out. Balance your energies out. Feeling more so back to where you need to feel. Like, if you've, you know, I keep mentioning Pisces for some reason. It doesn't have to mean that you're dealing with the Pisces, but Pisces had a very interesting aspect in their reading in regard to afterthoughts, in regard to cycling energies, going back to whatever it is that they experienced. That's why I named the video Afterthoughts, because it's something that had happened a while ago. And it's like, it creeps in ever so subtly. And then it goes away. And then you're drawn back in. And then it goes away. Like, for some reason, I need to mention that here. Like, if you're feeling that way, if you're thinking that way, you know, bring yourself balance. You must learn to cut cords with people. You must learn to put yourself above others, especially if you notice an energy that is bringing you down. It's hurting your heart. It's causing you to lose sleep. It's causing you to not eat. It's causing you to drink, overeat, all of those things, you know, or speak poorly at people, lash out. You know, you have to be conscious of the way that you experience your life, you know, and when you are affected by things, we lash out. We lash out against ourselves. We lash out against others. You know, we are creatures that need balance, and you need balance. Balance. But by bringing that balance to yourself, you move forward in a really beautiful way. So, you know, and I think you've already like pretty much like decided to do that. I don't see that that's of question. I see that that's front row and center. Show me the Empress in reverse. It came out in my lap this way, but when it was falling off the table, I saw that it was this way. I'm going to read it both ways. You're putting somebody out. You're not going the distance with them any longer. And you know what? In regard to the Empress, kind of what I was talking about in the beginning, you're taking yourself out of the cold. You're taking yourself out of this impoverished state of mind, this impoverished state of being. Do you remember when I talked about the demise and almost disintegration of our inner selves, of our inner beings, of the way that we experience and perceive ourselves? That is like turning that around for the positive. You know, you have the moon at the bottom of the deck. If you are uncertain about how to go about that, have faith, have trust, speak to others, communicate with your crowds, communicate with your family members, confide in somebody who you truly trust, you know, but talk to people. Don't shut off. Capricorn shuts off. Don't do that. You know, the path is dark. The path is windy. The path is, who knows where the path leads, but it leads out of here. And it sounds like if you're dealing with like this cycling back into this situation, you need to deal elsewhere. You need to move elsewhere. You need to cut it. Show me the Emperor for Capricorn, please. Why is he the last card? What's up with the Emperor? Show me the Emperor. You're leaving the Emperor. You don't want to be with the Emperor. The Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is emotional balance. This is coming into yourself emotionally, not being so, ooh, all the way all over the place. Like I talked about the Empress in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. You're bringing yourself back into focus. You're bringing yourself back into balance. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of yourself. This Queen is notorious for taking care of everybody else, but she also takes care of herself first, because when you take care of yourself first, that's how you make sure that everybody else can be taken care of, you know? Don't be in reverse with yourself. Come out of it. Let this person go. Let this person go. That's exactly what you're doing. And it leads to emotional ease. Trust it. Have a cup of tea. You're not going anywhere with this person, Capricorn. This is to be done. This is done. There's a reason it got cut out in the past. If they choose to communicate, great. If they don't, then you need to be very, very clear. I want to say this. If you are experiencing this or have experienced this for a long period of time without having any type of communication, without having any recognition from anybody, if they've just left you out, completely just silenced you, have like blocked you, have just obliterated contact and connection with you for years, for, you know, let them talk to you, accept whatever it is that they've, or you don't have to. You don't have to accept it, but some of you will accept it. And I think some of you are at the point where you can move on from it. But either way, hear what they have to say. Don't get entrapped in it and go your own way. I don't see anybody coming back to this situation. Okay, Capricorn? Or it could be the person dealing with Capricorn. These videos work this way. This is general reading. This is for thousands of people, you know, it's general energy, but the energies are coming. So, yeah. Find ease in your heart, Capricorn. Find ease in your heart. It's okay. All right, Caps, I'm going to shut this down here. My name is Isel. I'm on YouTube as the Altruistic Mystic, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks to do the mid-month reading, and yeah, I hope everything's well. I hope this resonated. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I hope everything's well in your world. Let it go. I don't think this is good for you. I mean, you know that. All right, take care. Bye.